Anyway, uh, uh, Alright, so anyway, there was one time I had to ditch my car at a tattoo shop in my hometown uh, and walk for miles and miles and miles through the woods. Okay? Miles and miles and miles. I mean, I'm serious. Because I was trying to escape some drug dealers, all right, some gangsters, vice lords and crips, and bloods. I was trying to get the fuck away from them as fast as I possibly could. So I ditched my car at a tattoo parlor and headed off through the woods. And they didn't know where I lived. So so I'm walking through the woods, you know, and a rattlesnake ended up biting me on my ankle. And I walked. After that damn thing bit me, I kept walking. I kept walking. And I robbed the drug dealers, okay? I did. I fucking robbed them. Because I was just like, you know. And I made it home eventually. And by the time I made it home, I got on the internet, you know, and I started talking to a friend of mine in Memphis. She's an FBI agent. And she freaked out. And I was like, and she said, if you don't go to the hospital right now, I'm going to drive all the way from Memphis just to take you to the hospital. Do you understand me? And, you know, I had a serious crush on this woman. I'm serious. Like, I could have fallen in love with that girl. I'm not joking, man. And my leg got to be like, I mean, seriously. I mean, like it got huge. And I said, okay, fine. I'll call somebody. So I called my parents. You know, my mom picked me up and took me to the hospital, and they put me in in the ER. They were like, oh, we're sending him straight up to a room, okay? And the doctor was like, what kind of snake was it? I said, it is an eastern diamondback. You know, I couldn't catch it. I tried to. After it bit me, I tried to catch the damn thing. After it bit me. And he was like, oh, are you sure? I was like, yeah, of course I'm sure. It was an eastern diamondback that bit me. And he was like, okay. And then they started doing the anti-venom. All right. And that doctor told me, he said, if you hadn't come in here when you did, you would have lost your lower leg. You understand that? And I was like, yeah. Yeah. And one of the nurses, while I was in the ER before they sent me upstairs, After she was administering the anti-venom, right? She she didn't know what she was doing, okay? And I'm not going to talk about Holly Shackelford because she's a good woman, all right? She's one of my old schoolmates. Because Holly was over all this in the hospital, but she didn't have any control over you know, the noobs, you know. One of Holly's noobs stuck the needle in my arm to administer the anti venom, and then pulled the damn needle out and set it down on the tray. Well, that means it's contaminated now, you know. And then she picked the needle back up and stuck it back in my, trying to find a vein. And I've got plenty of veins, man. I'm strong. I've got plenty of strong veins. I've never done. I don't have any reason not to have veins. She stuck it back in my arm and administered it, and I ended up catching phlebitis. And then the doctor was like, "Oh shit!" And it's like, I'm like, "Yeah, you know." They put me in a special room, you know, and I was there for weeks. My brother came to see me and everything. It was like, holy shit, man, you know. Anyway, one thing I told my mom, I was like, now I finally understand the term mean as a rattlesnake. I'm serious. Because when you get bit by one of those things, it will make you mean as a fucking rattlesnake. I don't know what it is about that. And then you see these people online that, or whatever, or on the TV where they purposely have themselves bitten by snakes. Don't tread on me, man.